No Thiago Martins. He controls a lot of that distribution coming off the back line, and the switch by Tavon Gray. But I'm looking at Diego Rossi and the rest of this front three. Rossi, by the way, 4 goals in his last 3 matches.
And with that, match day 20 in Major League Soccer is underway. We had an hour delay here because Mother Nature brought some serious thunderstorms. Christian Ramirez, he finds Rossi. Rossi cutting it back across in there. Oh, what a block off the line. It looked like a sure opportunity for the Columbus crew. And that man, Hennes Wolf, what a contributor he's become. Farsi playing it back to Ramirez. Freeze turns it aside, and it will be a corner. Always going forward. Rossi with a good touch. Arston driving forward. Back to Rossi, and what a save! Matt Freeze with the left foot denies Rossi. 27th minute here in New York. Here come the visitors once again. Rossi slipping it through for Ramirez, and another save. This time, it's Freeze with the left hand, denying Ramirez. Iwanich. It's knotted down to Parks, and here's a long-range shot that pings off the bar and somehow stays in play. Vicente Rodriguez by Bergrisa. And New York come the other way. It's Ojeda. And now he's looking for Martinez. Going for Ramirez. He goes to ground. And it will be a foul given. Now, what is going to be the outcome here? The referee has reached into his back pocket, and it is a straight red card on Micha Iwanich.
All 4 of the possibilities. It's really hard to argue that it doesn't. Touch out in front by Ramirez, well taken. In from behind, doesn't look.
What a turn from Rodriguez, and then he tries the line splitting pass for Martinez, and a back heel to Ojeda. Here's Ojeda! New York City down a man, and they strike with lethality. Ojeda puts New York up 1-0.
But gets lost in translation. Beautiful eyes in the back of the head, and the trailing run. And a player, and Agustin Ojeda, who, by the way...
It's great to have you with us on this Friday night standalone game, and a game that really deserves that type of billing. Into the penalty area come Columbus once again, and this one is turned home by Ramirez, but the offside flag has come up.
But depth perception isn't exactly an easy guess in that situation.
After review, there was no offside by number 17. Final decision is goal.
Christian Ramirez has pulled Columbus level on video review. And it's 1-1.
Great job, by the way, of not forcing the issue, trying to cut back to the inside, instead allowing the cutback to develop, maintaining the presence on the back post. And this is not the first time. It's not just the goal by Ramirez, but think about how active he was in the first half.
Here's Farsi. The back heel flick. Arston denied, but then the rebound shot is turned in. It's Farsi. And just like that, a 1-2 punch from Columbus. And they are on top.
Hernandez, and just trying to find a way to reestablish that dominance on the front line. How unselfish here. How many strikers would you see take a touch out in front of this attacking unit that really struggled over the course of the night up until that point? I would also add that wouldn't be doing justice unless you talked about Malachi Jones and Martinez.
Here comes New York once again. It's Hennes Wolf, and he had the angle closed down by Schulte. And the shot misses wide, but New York have had a couple of chances here. Arston driving into the penalty area with a couple of step overs, lofts it up into the air. I don't know that I can blame him either way, and that's riding the fence, isn't it, Devin? But because I think Wolf is there. I mean, he's in position, but it's just, you see that right arm extended.
After review, there was a foul committed by number 17. A push on the back. Final decision is a penalty.
There you have it, Devin Kerr, just as you said. It's Cucho from the spot. And Cucho puts it top corner. No saving that one.
He actually gets his head on it, but instead extends the arm and the referee's mind to point to 12 yards out and into the upper corner. And the idea that you can continue to chase history and go back to back, maybe even a supporter shield.
And here's a ball through and a shot that goes over the bar from Malachi Jones. It started with a crunching tackle from Christian McFarland.
Wing-back position much deeper. You also had Hannes Wolf in the conversation on the left. Same idea. Debuts.
Here's Morales. Tried to sneak it inside the near post of Schulte. That was on a ball from Christian McFarland. Schulte covered that near post. It's a cross-conference trip for New York City Wednesday night when they travel to take on Riqui Puig and the LA Galaxy. Kickoff is at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on June 19th, right here on MLS Season Pass. And here comes New York City. Santi Rodriguez pulls one back for New York, and maybe a lifeline here in the final minutes of this one, even down a man. New York City still alive.
The Columbus crew continued to apply pressure, said that Morales was going to get the luxury to roam here. Now he has to come very deep to get on it.
Fell to McFarland to try to backheel there, that doesn't come off. And there is the final whistle. Columbus, in the end, do hold on.